Now we'll discuss some commonly used features or terms used in MS Access. First is table. You can see a table here. It contains some fields and some rows. As you know, a table is a intersection of rows and columns. Here the columns represent the fields. The column headings represent the fields, and each row represents a record. The columns contain a number of headings such as consumer number, name, address, contact number, booking number, date of booking, etc. So this set of fields, that is a group of fields, this group of fields when taken togetherly, they form a record. Under each field or under each column header, there is a particular value. Under name, under address, you can see here different values are there for the same person. So when the data of the same person or the same row is collected together, that collection of data becomes information, and that information is collectively known as a record or a row. So actually you can see that a record is a collection of different column headings. Now this table is about a consumer table. Suppose the cooking gas, they give cooking gas facility to each and every household. Each household has a consumer number which is unique to each and every house. By using the consumer number, we are able to identify a particular house or a connection of cooking gas. So all the connections are listed in this table. As they are similar records, that means they are related to the cooking gas company, so they are related to each other. These all records are about the same thing, that is the cooking gas record. For this reason, we have created a table of consumer details. That means all the consumers that have a registration, or all the persons who are the customers of the cooking gas company that get a cooking gas service from the company like HP or Indian, this type of company keep like this type of tables, consumer details. So several fields are there. This collection of fields make a record, and a collection of record makes a table. One record is for one person or one connection, or you can say one household. So each and every record is unique, and this collection of similar records makes a table. They are similar because they are related to the cooking gas company. For this reason, now as the consumer number acts like a ID that identifies each and every consumer separately, uniquely, so this consumer number here can act as the primary key of the table. Primary key is a unique field by which records are identified uniquely in the table. Suppose in a school, students are uniquely identified by the student ID. Similarly, This consumer number acts as a ID. Now query. Query helps us to retrieve information from a table as and when required. So the query is the basis of extracting information from the database. Database is just for storing the data in an organized way, but database is different from Microsoft Excel or Word in the manner that it gives the facility to make different types of queries. Based on the queries, we get our desired result, which is not possible properly in MS Excel or Word. So database not only stores data in an organized way, it also helps to access data in an organized manner or as per the need of the user. Now forms. When a query is made, the system retrieves the information from the table as per the query and makes it available to the user. Now this information can be displayed in a more proper form by using form. In the table you can see these are too much data type, monotonous type, looking not so much discipline, means they are just in chart form, but to display it in more beautiful form, forms are used. Now based on the query you may get results. Suppose for example of a query I am showing, from this table if you wish to see only the name and address of the person whose booking number is B005, that is called a query. That means query means there can be thousands and thousands of people in a company's database. Now suppose only the booking number, this booking number B005, this one is required by the user at a time. Then based on this booking number, only the name and address is required. So you have to query like this, that display the name and address of the record whose booking number is B005. The statement I have told now, this is called a query. Like this a query is made. So when I query this one, out of here only 3 records are there. Suppose there are 10,000 records. If I query this one, then it will give you the result of only this record. Suppose here only 3 is there, but suppose there are 10,000 records and the booking number here is B005. Now if I query like this, show me the name and address of the record whose booking number is B005, then only it will point to this record. If there are other booking number of the same number B005, then that query will also show all the records that have booking number B005. But for your easiness, only in these 3 records you can see B005 can be found only in this record. So based on this query you will get the result like this. The name, address, booking number, these 3 fields I have selected to be shown in my result. So only these fields will be shown in my result, and based on the booking number, the name and address to be shown. So it is showing the name and address. First of all, based on my query, it will fetch this 3rd record, and out of this 3rd record, as my query desires to see only the name and address, not the other details, so it will show the name and address along with the booking number. So this is my query and this is the result of my query. Now to present this query in a in a organized or proper way, forms can be used. The example of a form based on this query, I'm showing this one. Query 1 is the query I have made. Based on this query only, this is the form. See, in a proper designed manner it is showing the result. And in form you can edit the details also if you wish. You can edit the details. Whatever changes you will make here, it will be reflected in your main data also. For that you have to save it from here then, but no need of all this because this is completely out of the syllabus now. Just for basic reason you understand that it is for displaying in proper format. Now report. Based on that query only we can make a report. This is the report. It is looking like form only, but the difference is that in report you cannot edit the details. In form you can edit the details and that will be reflected in your main table after saving the form. But in report you cannot edit anything, everything is static. Click on report view, you can see that it is showing the report view. Page of 1 means in one page only it is showing the report. If in the query there are 10 results, those 10 results can be shown in the report. Report is mainly the end product of data manipulation in DBMS as per the user's choice. Means out of the query the result whatever we have got, that is displayed in a static form. This is the end product. End product means after this we cannot edit anything. Mainly it is used for getting the printout. It is the soft copy. If you wish you can print it. So mainly report is for getting the results as a hard copy or a soft copy. The reports are generally created after making queries on the database. See, I have made the query and I have got the result. Based on this query only we can see the forms and we can see the reports. Means whatever results come in the query, based on them we can make forms and reports. And the details about query is covered in the next topics of the chapter. So details about query will be covered in the later parts of the chapter.